Hi friends, welcome back to my art studio. I love collecting and painting with granulating watercolors. Lately, I've entered a new phase. I'm obsessed with mixing my own granulating colors. In this video, I will share the basics of how I mix them and show you some recipes for beautiful custom colors. Let me know which mix you like the most. This is my sketchbook where I document random ideas. I experiment with monster friends, colorful Tang Dynasty girls, and scenes from my favorite TV shows. I also use this sketchbook to record my custom color experiments. Now let's mix some granulating colors, starting with 3 easy recipes. To begin with, we need 1 strong granulating watercolor, 1 non-granulating or slightly granulating watercolor, and a lot of water. The goal is to allow pigments to move naturally in water so they can travel at different speeds and separate on their own. For the first mix, I'm using MaimeriBlu Turquoise Cobalt as the main granulating pigment and Opera Pink as a highlight. In this first test, I'm making turquoise cobalt more dominant. I use plenty of water to make sure the pigments can move freely. Here you can already see the 2 pigments separating. Now let's try the opposite, making Opera Pink more dominant. Opera Pink is lighter and travels faster and further in water, while Turquoise Cobalt tends to stay in place. As the pigments separate, they create beautiful granulation and layered color effects. This color gives me a dreamlike feeling, very similar to Kuretake Aurora Purple. For the second mix, I'm using Potter's Pink to exaggerate granulation, paired with less granulating Cerulean blue. First, I add more Potter's Pink. You can see that Potter's pink is heavy. It settles very quickly on the paper, while Cerulean blue continues to flow. Now let's try adding more Cerulean blue. The blue pigment travels much faster in water, while Potter's pink settles and stops moving. I personally like this ratio more. For the third mix, I'm using Rosa Carbon Red and Daniel Smith Cobalt Teal Blue. Both are granulating pigments, so let's see what kind of magic happens. I start by adding more carbon red. The fine particles of carbon red travel quickly and flow far. Then the heavier cobalt teal begins to appear. Now I add more cobalt teal blue. This is so satisfying to watch. It's really hard to describe the feeling in words. Once again, the red travels faster and further than the teal, creating a moody textured mix. This is my favorite combination. What do you think? Whether wet or dry, the texture is strong. This mix looks very similar to Supervision 1738. Here is a comparison between my custom mix and the Supervision color. One of the biggest benefits of mixing my own granulating colors is that I can easily adjust the ratios to make the colors more expressive. And honestly, it's just so relaxing to experiment. It's a very joyful and rewarding process. I hope this video inspires you to try mixing your own granulating watercolors. Let me know which mix is your favorite. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.